Hi, everyone. I'm Jill Vitale-Awesome with the Eden Alternative, and I am here with my friend and colleague, Joan Devine from Pioneer Network. And we're so excited to talk with you today about the next webinar in the Eden Alternative Pioneer Network Better Together webinar series.
The webinar is called Human Resources Interrupted. It's about improving retention through innovative employee engagement practices, and it is being presented by a team from an organization that is near and dear to both Pioneer Network and Eden Alternative, and that is Christian Living Communities outside of Denver, Colorado. Some of you may have gotten to visit them at the 2017 Pioneer Network Conference when they did a site visit for us and dazzled us with so many of the innovative practices that they have.
Yeah, they're an outstanding organization. And, this is such a timely topic. We had staffing challenges before the pandemic. And with the pandemic, it's really exacerbated those challenges. And there's so many things going on. And it can be it's even more stressful right now. I never thought we would say that in the past, that staffing could get more stressful, but from what we understand from all the organizations we work with, it has become that way. So we're so excited to bring this very timely webinar to all of you.
Absolutely. And the one thing that we've learned through all of this, kind of a shining light at the end of the storm, is that those organizations who truly have a culture of person-centeredness, who have really embedded engagement and innovation into their communities, have really done a good job of getting through some very challenging times. And that's exactly what you're going to hear from this team.
Yes, that foundation is so important. And, it's so there. One of the really interesting things is we called this webinar Human Resources Interrupted, because when we're changing our culture, when we're moving to that person-directed approach and really changing things, we don't always think, oh, well, maybe we need to look at our human resources systems and processes, and we do. And so many times they can be really rooted in kind of what we used to do in the past, and can sometimes be institutional, somewhat paternalistic. And so you really have to shake things up if you really want to, change your culture. So Christian Living Communities, they're going to be talking about really amazing things that they've done, implementing touch points, which are an incredible way to have new team members and long-term team members feel connected to the organization. They're going to talk about how they very intentionally looked at wage structure and how they could adjust things to make sure they are getting the best people in the market and keeping them. And one of my very favorite things is that they really focused on engaging residents, engaging the elders, and having the people that live in their communities be part of the solution by mentoring team members, by being part of recruiting and retention. And they've had incredible outcomes as a result of that.
And how cool is that? And I have to tell you, Jill, what I'm really looking forward to. I spent many years in my career as a nurse manager, and did many performance evaluations over the course of the years, and I dreaded every time that would come around on
Me
the cycle.
too.
The tools just were not asking the questions I wanted to ask. They didn't support the kind of conversations and growth that we knew we wanted to have. And I'm just reading a little bit about how we're going to hear how they've blown up that process and come up with something new and different. And I cannot wait to hear what that is.
Absolutely. It's innovative, and it's what we all should be thinking about.
There we go. So please join us. It's Wednesday, September 23rd, 3 o'clock Eastern time. It's 90 minutes. Incredible faculty going to be leading the way. And we just are excited to have you.
Don't miss it. We expect to see you there.
And the link to registration is in the chat. So don't miss that too.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Joan.
Thank you. See you, Jill.